Chris. Our graduate student speaker this evening is Crystal Edwards Oldham. Tomorrow morning, Crystal will receive her Master of Arts degree in Communication Studies. A strength of our graduate program here at UNCG is the linking of communication, theory, and research to common, everyday problems and concerns. So whether the concerns are creating community with diverse others, maintaining satisfying relationships, or practicing democracy, we strive to offer a communication perspective on those matters and on what matters. Crystal exemplifies the strength of our program. I'll give you just two examples of her work here. First, she worked with Professor Splomo Jovanovic on a community-based research project linking UNCG students with Dudley High School students. The project teaches advocacy and practices advocacy, the goal of which is to get bus shelters and benches distributed throughout the city of Greensboro. And in that work, Crystal, with various collaborators, has had numerous conference presentations stemming from that work. A second example of Crystal's exemplification of that strength of our program. She's a reporter for the Greensboro Voice. The Greensboro Voice is a local, homeless street newspaper. In her capstone project, Crystal analyzed and demonstrated how the Greensboro Voice cultivates community. It cultivates community among a group of people who are normally ignored. Now that she's finishing her degree, she will take her communication expertise to Atlanta. In Atlanta, she's going to be working for Towers Watson, a leading human resources consulting firm. She has a wonderful title, which also I think speaks to her strengths and the strengths of the program. Her title is going to be a communication and change management analyst. And she'll be helping, in that role, she'll be helping people with their everyday common communication concerns and problems. So I now present Crystal Edwards Oldham.
Thank you so much for that introduction. As human beings, we encounter struggle, adversity, and a lot of imperfection. Our lives are not orderly, nor does everything unfold as we plan. These moments of interruption frequently evoke feelings of frustration, pain, and restlessness. Even though struggle is predominantly labeled as negative, I think it's important to take a step back and recognize that assigning it a negative connotation limits us. By only describing struggle in these terms, we fail to see its significance. Think about the struggles you've experienced throughout your life. How do you perceive them? I encourage you to reframe any past struggles you perceive as negative and create new meaning out of those experiences. Meaning that is useful and empowering. After all, we are the authors of our lives and have the power to construct our own stories. Struggle is not an obstacle, but a path to progress. It sparks connection among us and offers unexpected opportunity. It is transformative and is a powerful teacher. Struggle connects us. Throughout graduate school, we have balanced teaching, research assistantships, personal research projects, conference presentations, and coursework, while also managing the details of our personal lives. We navigated difference and negotiated our values, ideas, and biases. This was not easy work. Together, we got through the headaches, frustration, and sleepless nights. This shared struggle unites us, and because of it, we have built a unique bond. Struggle makes us more empathetic and more connected to one another. The relationships we develop through shared struggles gives us the support we need to persevere through future challenges. We need struggle to push beyond surface-level relationships. It sparks a deeper and stronger connection between us. Struggle is opportunity. I'm sure we can all relate to the frustration of making plans and then something unexpected interrupts them. Maybe you had your heart set on this perfect job, and then a week later, you learn you didn't get it. Moments like these are not setbacks in your journey toward progress. Instead, they are moments of opportunity. A struggle can lead you down a new path. Oftentimes, you don't see it coming, but ironically, it's exactly what you need. Because of this struggle, you may discover a new passion or uncover a hidden talent. Life is full of uncertainty, and there will always be interruptions. I encourage you to be open to the opportunities struggle presents you. It can lead you down a path that is greater than anything you could have devised on your own. Struggle is transformative. If we never left our comfort zones, we would never grow. Struggle pushes us outside of what we are comfortable with and invites us to transform. Struggle makes the hard person soft and the weak person strong. It makes the detached person open up and the egotistical person humble. Struggle makes the lazy person a motivator and the uncaring person compassionate. It forces us to open our hearts and to open our minds. Graduate school has turned inexperienced teachers into inspiring educators. It's made passive citizens become activists and voices for social change. We faced struggle in these moments, and we rediscovered ourselves and others throughout the process. Because of struggle, life is never boring, and we never stop growing. Struggle is educational. The educational impact of struggle penetrates every part of our lives. It influences the way we think and how we feel. Through struggle, we are challenged to unlearn and relearn what we think we know about ourselves and the world around us. It plants the seed from which wisdom grows. We must remember that the road to success is full of struggle. We are successful when we learn from our struggles and apply these lessons in our lives. Keep in mind that every time you had to start over on a research paper because you learned that that topic hadn't been written about 100 times, or every time you dealt with writer's block, these struggles contributed to your success. And today, now, you have the diploma to prove it. The American writer Orison Swett Martin stated, "Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds." We are all successful because we have all overcome struggle. Be resilient, steadfast, and focused. Embrace the struggle, and recognize that despite the pain and frustration, this is a learning moment. In fact, it is in these moments where you are receiving the most valuable education. And so now, we embark on a new journey. Maybe the start of a PhD program or the beginning of a new career. Wherever you go and whatever you do, I challenge you to reframe the struggles in your life and to always remember that struggle is valuable. Thank you.
Now I'm going to ask Dr. Spolia Ivanovich